welcome back, Wax Addicts. So today I have the remaining Bring Back My Bars that I have warmed, and I must say that there are quite a few changes between cold sniff and warm reviews, so make sure you stick around for the end because there's even one bar in here that I don't think I'm going to be able to finish warming through. I'm very curious to see what everybody else is thinking about this bar. You know, it's just not an April scent. And again, scent is subjective. Just because I don't like a scent doesn't mean that you're not gonna like it. We all have different opinions, thoughts, different wheelhouses in our noses. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive on in. This is in no particular order. And the first one is Yuzu Dragon. So this is fresh guava, honeyed nectarine, dragon fruit, and yuzu. And I warmed this one in my kitchen, the whole entire bar. And I will say, this is a very pleasant, fruity, tropical scent. I definitely got that fresh guava, and not everybody's gonna be a fan of the guava. I personally do enjoy guava scents. Like I've said before, I have some guava trees in my front yard. The honeyed nectarine and dragon fruit, honestly, you guys, dragon fruit, I also have a dragon fruit tree, doesn't really have a scent, so take that for what you will. But the nectarine, yeah, I am getting a nice fruity scent. And then the yuzu, absolutely. That's giving it a citrus vibe. This was nice. This was a pretty decent performer, and sometimes my kitchen can be a little tricky to scent. It's a large galley-sized kitchen, and sometimes it can just be very finicky. But this held its own. It did really well. Is this going to be something that I need to repurchase? I mean, you know, I would say if I wasn't moving, I would probably pick up a bar or two. It's not anything I need to have in my Scentsy club, but if you do like fruity tropical scents, you want something that's a decent performer, very bright, very tropical, very fruity, then you know what? Give Yuzu Dragon a try. Really nice. I do think this would be better during like the hot summer season, and you know, we're into winter right now, so perhaps that's maybe why I'm not loving it as much as, you know, maybe I would in the summer, because I am a fruity girl, but it's nice. I would say after we move, if this was in a flash sale or in the clearance, I would definitely pick up some bars. Not club worthy, but a good scent overall. That's Yuzu Dragon. Okay, next up is Ode to Opulence. So this is apricot, blood orange, coconut milk, black currant, and spiced vanilla. So on cold, I definitely got that apricot, and I would say I got that as well on warm. Probably the most prominent scent, which was surprising to me. Yes, and I warmed this one in my living room. So what I got was this very bright, fresh apricot scent, very, very fruity. And that was surprising to me because that spiced vanilla I thought was going to give this more of like a perfumey vibe, and it really didn't. It pretty much held to a fruity scent. This was, I would say, a light plus to a medium light in performance. It did fill the space. It was very, very pleasant scent, but you know, really fruity, which I don't know. Just the name, I was kind of thinking it was going to be like a perfumey body care vibe, and with some of the scent notes in here, but a nice fruity scent, especially if you like those apricot notes, which we don't have a lot of in the Scentsy catalog, you know, ever. So this was nice. Is this something I need to repurchase? Ooh, probably not. It was nice. I enjoyed it. You know, definitely not club worthy for me, but if I saw this in a flash sale, I might pick up a bar. But Ode to Opulence, it was nice. Not quite what I expected, but not in a bad way. But overall, a very nice, fruity, apricot-y kind of a scent. Okay, next up is Lucky in Love. So this is a sweet bouquet of mandarin, bergamot, orange, peaches, and berries. And I really do enjoy this scent. Yes, this is a very beautiful, fruity body care scent. Yes, this is a dupe for Victoria's Secret Love Spell, and it's exactly that. Overall, it's just a very bright, juicy, perfumey, sweet kind of a scent. You do get a bit of the florals. You do get a lot of that fruit. I almost dropped the Scentsy bar. This was nice. I had this one going in my bedroom and it was a really good performer. I would say probably like a 7 out of 10. Fantastic. I would say this lasted pretty much 24 hours and then it really started to die down after that. I could still smell it, but it was, you know, a lot lighter after that. So this was great. I originally thought that I was going to put this one in my Scentsy Club. I'm not so sure if I'm going to or not, just because for me, this is something I think I would only want to warm in my bedroom, and I already have a lot of bedroom scents. And you guys, wait till you see my Scentsy Club video that's coming up soon. Ooh, my Scentsy Club is so out of control. I need to rein it in and really only put in things that I love so much. So Lucky in Love, I do really enjoy this one. Not gonna be quite club worthy for me, but I would not hesitate to pick up more bars of this. Really nice bedroom scent and a pretty good performer. Okay, next up is Spicy Cinnamon. So this is a warm, spicy, classic cinnamon. And on cold, this was just okay to me. It was just a, you know, a cinnamon scent. And on warm, same thing. It's just a cinnamon scent. I did have this one going in my kitchen. Decent performer, I'd say a solid medium. Left this one in for 24 hours and it held its own. This is something that I wouldn't necessarily want to warm on its own. I did just for testing purposes, but I think for this one might be a lot better as if you wanted to kind of add a little bit of sweet cinnamon spice to a scent. Maybe something's just a little too fruity and you want to kind of, you know, spice it up a little bit, kind of maybe make it more like holiday vibes. So Simply Cinnamon, it's okay. It's not a bad scent. It's just cinnamon. It's nothing exciting. Not a repurchase, definitely not a club bar for me, but you know, I think this does have its place in your stash if you wanted to, you know, add some spicy element to some of your other wax bars. Okay, next up is Posy Peach. So this is ripe peach, green tender tendrils of violet leaf. Now, forewarned, I am not always the biggest fan of peach scents, and on cold, this one was just kind of okay to me. I will say that on warm, I did like this one a lot better. I had this one going in my office and I left it in for 24 hours, all day, all night, and I do keep my warmers on all night. And what I got was a really nice fresh peach. I would say this is a peach where you have the peach fuzz, you have the peach flesh, you have the skin, the seed, the juice, everything, like a very authentic peach. And I think what might be making this more of an authentic kind of a peach is the green, no, that's in it. The green tender violet leaf. It's not the flower part, it's the leaf. And absolutely, I do get that on warm and cold. But this was nice. My only objection with this scent was that it wasn't super strong and it didn't really last a long time. Like I said, I had it go on for 24 hours and right out the gate, I would say the first couple hours I could smell it pretty well. I'd say a solid medium, but man, this baby died down really quickly for me. And then I would have to get up to the warmer and kind of sniff it and hover over the warmer to be able to smell it. And so it just wasn't a good performer for me. Very pleasant smell though. I do like the smell of this one. I just wish it was stronger. So I was contemplating on, all right, well, I don't have really any peach scents in my Scentsy Club. And I do really like the scent. Do I, you know, kind of, you know, throw it in my club and, you know, hang on to it, you know, let it cure, see if it gets a little bit stronger. And I don't think I'm going to do that. Not because I don't like the scent, but just because, again, my Scentsy Club is woo out of control. And I really need to rein it in and only keep on, you know, keep scents in there that I know are going to perform really well. So it's not going to be a club bar. Again, if I saw this one though in a flash sale or in the clearance or, you know, after we move and get settled and I can, you know, regrow my stockpile, I would not hesitate to pick this one up, but I'm not going to get any more bars and I'm not going to club this one. But I will say that if you like peach scents, give this one a try because maybe it'll be stronger in your house, or maybe, you know, you can, you know, have like a little stockpile and maybe it will perform better in the future. Okay, next up is one that did surprise me, and that is Cozy Kitchen. So this is warm oats, brown sugar, and spicy cinnamon swirl. I had this one going in my living room. Again, I left all of these bars in for 24 hours, all day, all night, just so I could see, you know, performance-wise. This was fantastic. Yes, so this is definitely a warm, little tiny spicy, but just a kiss of spice, bakery scent. I do get the warm oats when it's warming, not so much on cold. On cold, it was more just like a bakery scent. I couldn't quite tell, you know, all the elements of it. But on warm, I would say the oats came out more. Brown sugar and spicy cinnamon swirl, yes. I would say the spicy cinnamon swirl in this would be equivalent to what's in pumpkin cinnamon swirl. It's like that kind of a vibe, but then just, you know, take out the pumpkin and add in some oats. And then this is what you get, Cozy Kitchen. Really, really enjoyed this one. It was about a medium in performance, nothing strong, but not super light either. And it held its own. I could smell it into the next day. Again, it wasn't super strong, but I could still detect it and smell it without, you know, hovering over my warmers. So I do really like this one. And it's surprising because last year when this one came out, I don't think I liked it. I felt it like it was too cinnamon, too spicy, but it's absolutely not, at least not to my nose anymore. So this one is going to be a repurchase. I am going to put 1 bar into my quarterly club, and I think this is going to be great on its own. It's going to be a great mixer, and I am excited to have another yummy bakery scent into my club. Okay, next up is Orange Dreamsicle. So this is fresh orange and vanilla cream, and on cold, I really, really like this one. Yes, like on cold, I do get like fresh squeezed orange juice with like this big vanilla swirl mixed in. Yes, really, really nice. This changed on warm. I didn't like it as much on warm as what I did on cold. And I thought this was going to be a club bar for sure. I don't know. I would say it wasn't a very good performer either. It was pretty light. I would say it was light. Again, left it in for 24 hours. Could smell it the first few, but then, man, this baby died down. And I don't know, it kind of turned a little funky for me, and I'm not sure why. I typically love orange scents. I love vanilla scents. So I don't know, this one just didn't float my boat. I prefer tangerine creamsicle over this one. That one, ooh, just like perfect. So this was a disappointment on warm. Not going to be repurchased, not going to go into my club. I do know though that this one is super, super popular, but ooh, just for me, just wasn't there for me on warm. Okay, next up is Sedona Sunset. So this is Desert Lily, Vanilla Orchid, Creamy Coconut Milk, and Jasmine. And I did really like this one on cold. Yeah, it's beautiful. I had this one going in my bedroom. Again, 24 hours, all day, all night. And this was just a really beautiful, perfumey kind of a scent. All of the notes just really blended together really well. There wasn't anything that was, you know, standing out. It was creamy, it was sweet, it was a kiss of that jasmine. It was beautiful. Yes. Now, my only complaint was that it was not a good performer for me. This one was pretty light, and my bedroom's not huge, so I have a lot of bedroom scents in there that are perfumey and they do great. This one just was not a good performer. It was pretty light and it was not super long lasting. I would say maybe 8 hours into it, I really couldn't detect this at all anymore. So scent appeal, I love it. Performance is caca for me. So I run into this dilemma. Is this a new pour? Do I just need to, you know, get it, set it aside, let it cure and rewarm it? I'm just at that point in my wax journey where I have so many amazing scents in my club. I don't think I'm going to miss not having this one in there. I have other scents that perform really well for me. So while I did really enjoy this, while I could smell it, performance just wasn't there. So for that reason, Not going to be repurchased at this time, and it's not going to go into my Scentsy Club. Okay, next up is Pixie. So this is pink pepper, mandarin, heliotrope, teakwood, and vanilla oak. And I did this one in my hallway bathroom. I did go through the entire bar, but I did warm this one multiple times in the hallway bathroom. So on cold, this was a very interesting, unique scent, not something that, you know, Scentsy really comes out with a lot. I would say this is a more young version of Quiver. Yes. It's like that perfumey, sensual, sexy body care kind of a vibe. So I did have this one going in my hallway bathroom multiple days. It was a decent performer, not strong, not light, just average. It was pretty. I don't think this is something though that I would warm. Well, I might warm this one in my bedroom, but I wouldn't put this one in like my kitchen. I wouldn't put this one in my office necessarily. Wouldn't put this one in my open, you know, living room. I don't think it would hold up there. So for me, it would just be like a bathroom or a bedroom scent. So while I did really enjoy this one, you know, average performer, I don't think it's something that I need to get more of. Definitely not something I'm going to put in my Scentsy Club. But I did really enjoy this one. I would say if you are a fan of those sensual scents like Quiver, maybe if Quiver was just a little too mature for you, pick this one up, Pixie, give it a try. It was nice, but just not something that was like overly special that I need more of. But I did really enjoy that one while I warmed it. Okay. Next up is Lily of the Valley. This is fresh lily and green true white lily. Oh, it says very fresh. Well, I can't read today. Very fresh and green true white lily. Okay, definitely is a floral. Yes. It's a pretty floral though. I had this one going, let's see, I had this one in my master bathroom, and then the next day I had this one in my hallway bathroom. And I do have, let's see, I have three cubes left. This wasn't as strong as I was expecting, because typically these types of floral scents, like the Lush Gardenia is like, whoo, blow you out of the house, strong. This one wasn't like that. This was a more subdued version, I think, of like Lush Gardenia. I mean, the scent profile is not the exact same, but it's that vibe. Very heady, creamy white floral. Very floral, which is all floral. It was nice though. Not anything that I need to pick up more of. Like I said, I did appreciate the fact that it wasn't like in my face, crazy strong, but it was nice. I think this could have its place for people who want something that's just kind of sweet floral in their bathroom. I'm not sure I would put this anywhere else. But yeah, it was nice. It was a lot better than what I was expecting. I was expecting to hate this one. Didn't hate it. Didn't love it. It was okay. Not anything I need to get more of. But if you are a floral lover, if you missed out on Lush Gardenia, like if you didn't put it in your club, pick this one up, give it a try. I don't think it's quite as strong, but you know, maybe you'll appreciate that. Maybe you can warm it more places. I don't know, but yeah, it was okay. Not a love, not a hate, just a like. But yeah, Lily of the Valley, perfect though for the floral lovers out there. Okay, next up is Orange Clove Pomander. So this is ginger, clove, and vanilla. And on cold, I got clove cigarette smell. Yes, 100% clove cigarette smell. Now that did change on warm. I had this one going in my living room. Again, went through the whole entire bar, left this in all day, all night. And when it was warming, it did kind of transform. There was a little tiny bit of an orange note. It's very, very subdued though. It's very much in the background. Mostly what I got was a very beautiful sweet clove with a creamy vanilla and maybe a kiss of that ginger. it was very unique. It was a very unique scent, and then just like a little bit of that orange in the background. But like that clove cigarette smell was not there on warm. This was unique. Okay performer, not strong, not super light. I would say average, medium. It did fill the space though, and it lingered. This was a lingering kind of a scent. I could still smell it into the next day when I walked into the front room. It was very nice, very pleasant. This would definitely be something I would only warm though in probably the fall time. And so while I'm kind of conflicted, it's like, it is so unique. I don't have anything like this one in my club. Don't think we have anything like this in our catalog ever. I don't know what to do with this bar. Part of me wants to club it just because it's like so unique, but then the other part of me is like, okay, you're only going to warm this one during the fall. Now, if I only get 4 bars a year, that might be okay. My fall window time though here in San Diego is a couple weeks. It's so short. It's like we go right into summer. You have like 1 or 2 weeks of fall, and then it's winter. And even winter here, I mean, it's like 70 degrees outside. Like, it's just, it's such a short window of time, but I do like this scent like a lot. So I don't know. I think I might put 1 bar into my quarterly club, at least for now, and see, just, you know, keep it in there and save my bars until fall. And when we move and we have more of a fall season, I think I would enjoy this one a lot more. So I think I am going to put this one in my Scentsy club. I loved it. I mean, it was so different, so unique, and just like nothing that I've really smelled before. And I appreciated the fact that it wasn't like super in my face. It was just a nice lingering, you know, medium scent. So orange clove pomander, yeah, I am going to put one of those into my quarterly club. Okay, next up is Summer Sippin. This is sun-ripened raspberries and tangy lemons. Again, I did do the entire bar in my front room. And yeah, on cold, I pretty much got what I got on warm. On cold, it's a lemon, and it's a nice lemon. But then I get like this waxy berry. It's raspberry. I got like a waxy raspberry. When I warmed this one in my living room, I got the same thing. I got the most beautiful lemon. It was like the lemon in lemon sorbet, very icy lemon, beautiful lemon. But it was the raspberry that just, I did not like at all. Yeah, this was a light plus to a medium light in performance. Left this in for 24 hours, and I could not wait to take this one out of out of my warmers, just because that raspberry was not jiving with me. And I love fruity scents. I love raspberry, I love strawberry, but this raspberry I don't like. This raspberry right here is a waxy, chapsticky kind of a fruity scent, and I'm not here for that. So did not like this one on warm, did not like this one on cold. Not going to be repurchased for me, and which is a shame, because when I saw the scent notes, I'm like, ooh, it's gonna be like raspberry lemonade. But the lemon was great, but the raspberry not so much. So not a repurchase for me at all. Okay, Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. This is a soft oriental fragrance of musk, amber, and subtle florals. All I have to say is subtle florals, my ass. This is super heavy floral, okay? I warmed 2 bars in my hallway bathroom, and you guys, that's all she wrote. I cannot warm this bar anymore. I don't like it, you guys. To me, number one, it's like a very strong, heavy floral. It's like not even, like Lily of the Valley is floral all the way, but it's not like a heavy floral. It's a more of an airy floral. It's just like a more gentle floral. This one is just like heavy. I don't know. It reminds me of like a funeral home kind of a floral. Yeah, not my favorite. Says musk and amber. I mean, there is musk and amber in here too. because there is a perfumey quality, but it's very mature, very formal, very just not my style at all. So it was a good performer. Like, I could smell this baby really well in there, but man, I couldn't wait to take this one out of my warmers. Not a repurchase, definitely not a club bar. And these 6 cubes, I'm gonna give this bar away. Yeah, I don't like it, don't want to warm it. I have tons of wax that I love, and I'm not gonna warm stuff I don't like. I'm over that in my life. All right, so you guys, that is the remaining Bring Back My Bars. If you haven't checked out my part 1 video, make sure you check that one out. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll like leave a link of it up right there. And if not, just, you know, look at my videos. But part 1 has a lot of great scents that are some of my favorites. But yeah, leave a comment below if you have already smelled some of these bars. So if you're a consultant and you've smelled some of these bars, what do you think? What was your favorite and what was your least favorite scent? And if you haven't smelled any of these before, are you looking forward to any of these bars? Are there any that you're gonna try? Are there any that you're like, no, that's not gonna be a scent for me? I'm so curious. And also, if you have, you know, smelled these and you have a video up, comment below so everyone can check out your channel and watch your video, because I definitely encourage everybody to, you know, watch as many videos as you can, because you know what? Number one, everyone's scent preference is different. Not everybody's gonna like the same things. We all have different, you know, scent wheelhouses in our nose. And also our houses are different, you know, our environments are different. What, you know, works well in my house might not work well in your house, and vice versa. So thank you so much, and I will catch y'all later in my next video. Bye.